good evening. Good evening, all. Yes, today is assignment day. I'll be giving you assignment at the end of the session. So please stay till the end. Listen about the assignment and then start working on it. Okay. So, dear participants, can you please confirm? Am I audible? Is my screen visible? Can we start today's session? Good evening. Yes, good evening. So, regarding last class, what all topics we have seen? Anyone? Can you please tell it in chat box? Do you guys remember what all things we have seen? Okay, so yesterday, okay, till now we have seen many basic topics and little bit advanced concepts. And in yesterday's class, we have got to learn about the key to open many doors. So, which is nothing but libraries, commonly available libraries. You can actually import it and use and show your own creativity. You can unlock many things. You can do it with Python with the help of those libraries. You can install it right from pip. Using pip command you can find it in pypi, right? And finally we have seen about what all the exercise we have seen. Do you guys remember about that? We have seen about the forex currency converter. Do you guys, any one of you guys try to do it on your own? Have you guys tried to change the date and got the output on specific date? You can get that using forex currency converter. And then we have seen about random module, a dice simulator. Using random module we have seen another one also, which is toss simulator, right? Yes, correct, toss simulator. And finally I gave you some little bit exercise. It's not mandatory. Did you guys tried anyone to make stone paper scissors with the help of random module? Anyone? So in today's session, we'll start by doing that one little bit exercise. I'll teach you with how to do it with the help of class and object concept. Okay, we are going to do that. So once we complete that, we'll go into today's topic. And today's topic will be a little bit tricky one, which is nothing but regular expressions. So which is to find with the help of some pattern, you can search from a bunch of text. So you can set some criterias and you can find it. Okay, so if anyone of you have done that, you can try to paste it in chat or else. Very good. So we'll start by doing that. Okay, we'll try to make stone paper scissors. I'll teach you. So in the end of this session I'll be giving you an assignment, so which is simple. We have already seen about it, but this will be a little bit advanced. Okay, and I have certain rules for you guys to make. You have to make it appropriate based on that rules. Okay, so we'll start with creating that stone paper scissors in Google Colab. So once we done that, we move into regular expressions. Okay, so let me start. Okay, first thing we need to use random here, right? So let me import random. So once we import that, let me create a class. Okay, in the name stone paper scissors. Okay, so this will be the name of the class. Okay, fine. It's, if you can't paste, it's no issue. So all the best, very good, you have tried it. And let me teach you now. So in the name stone paper scissors, I am creating a class, and first I'm going to create double underscore in it, double underscore, and let me pass the self inside. Okay, this to instantiate, and the variables here I'm going to store is nothing but self dot, okay, user underscore score. This will be the user score. The first I'll set this to 0, and self dot computer underscore score. So this will be the score for both of them. So first I'll set that to 0. Fine. So let me create another function, play. Okay, I'll pass the self inside, and here what we are going to do, I'll set a while loop here, while true. Okay, so this will keep on running. So every time the game runs, I want to print. Okay, I'll just print the score of both the user and the computer. Okay, let me do a formatted string. Okay, I'll format it and type user score is equal to, okay, so we need to pass this self dot user underscore score, right? So once we pass that, this score will be displayed, and then computer score. So let me pass self dot computer underscore score. Okay, so these things will show, and then I'm going to ask the user. So the iteration runs. Okay, so I'm going to pass choice is equal to input. So I'll ask the user to enter. Okay, so I'll ask him to enter rock, sorry, let it be stone. Okay, stone, paper, or scissor. Okay, so this thing the user will, okay, he will be entering some values. So here I need to create, okay, so before this let me create options. Okay, options is equal to, so what all the options available here is stone, paper, and scissor. So these are the available options. So let me create a conditional statement. If, okay, if choice not in options. Do you guys remember what this not in is? So if it is not there, it is going to give me true. If it is there, it is going to give me false. Okay, so why I am checking whether it is not in that? Okay, so I am checking if the user enters something else which is not inside this list. Okay, so am I audible properly? Is my screen visible? Is it zooming problem or what issue? Can you please confirm? Is it clear, guys? So I'm checking. If it is not there, I'm going to show him print invalid entry. Okay, and then I'm going to use the continue option. So what I'm doing here is I'm checking if the user is entering the correct option. If he enters correctly, it won't go into this conditional statement because I'm checking it is not in there. Okay, if it is not in that, which means some options which is not here, which means the user enters some wrong thing. Okay, so in that case what I'm doing, I'm printing invalid entry and using this continue option. Now tell me, guys. Okay, thank you, I hope it's clear. So tell me, guys, what this continue will do. Okay, it won't allow you to go for the next one. Okay, it will ask the loop to run to the next iteration. So if the user enters anything wrong, it is going to tell him invalid and start the loop again. So it will print these options and give this choose to for the user to choose. Okay, so if this is the case, okay, so this will be over. So now I'm going to ask the computer to play. Okay, computer underscore choice is equal to, I'll use the random module here, random dot choice, and inside I have to pass this options list. So the computer will choose one. Okay, the computer will choose one. So now I'm going to print that one. Print computer is equal to, let me create a formatted string here, computer underscore choice I have to pass here. Okay, so this will be printed. So once this is done, first the user has entered some value. Okay, now computer is gave some value, so both have been played. Now it is our duty to give the result. Okay, now I'm going to use conditional statement to go into the gameplay. So here I'm going to use the conditional statement if, okay, the choice made by the user is equal to computer underscore choice. Okay, which means both have chosen same one. So according to the game, if both have chosen the same one, then it's a tie, so no issue, nothing will happen. So I'll just print tie. Okay, now comes the next part. I'm using conditional statement elif choice is equal to rock. stone. Okay, so if the user enters stone, so I have to check. Okay, and so we'll go into the combinations now. If the user enters rock, okay, if the user enters rock or stone, I'm going to check whether the computer entered choice. Okay, if it is scissor. Okay, so which means what will happen? Who will win here? So the player will win, right? So I'll print user won. Okay, so once I did this, I have to update the score, then only the score will increase, right? So I'll call this self dot. Okay, self dot, where we store the user score, user underscore score, right? User underscore score is equal to plus is equal to 1, right? So which means every time the user win, he will be get added with 1. Okay, so once this is done, I'm going to use the conditional statement again. Once the user choice, I'm going to check whether it is paper. So if it is paper, I'm going to also check. Okay, computer underscore choice is equal to stone. So which means in this case also the user will win, right? So I'll use copy this one, so this thing will be placed there also. And finally, elif choice is equal to, okay, scissors. So in this case, the computer, if it chooses paper, then in that case also the user will be winning, right? Okay, in this case also the user will win. So in other cases, which means in all other combination, the computer is going to win, right? Am I correct, guys? In all other situations, the computer is going to win. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to give in another else statement. Okay, print. So if this is not the case, the computer is actually won. So computer won, and I'll call the self dot computer underscore score plus is equal to 1. Clear, guys, what we are doing? And finally, once this loop is running, I'm going to check the conditional statement. If self dot user underscore score is equal to 5, so I'm going to set the limit to 5. Okay, so I'm checking if it is 5, so I'll print congrats, you won the game. Okay, in other case statement, I'll call the self dot computer underscore score is equal to 5. So in any case, if anyone reaches 5, then I'm going to print, okay, computer won the game. And finally, once this is done, I'm going to break it. So if someone reaches 5, I'll just break the while loop. Okay, so we have done the class finally, so I'll run it, but it won't be running because we have created a class. But to use a class, you have to create an object and then only you have to call it to run. Okay, so I have entered the break, correct, and now I'll use the class. I'll call it, okay, stone paper scissor. I'll create an object in the name game equal to stone paper scissor. Okay, we got it. So let me run this. So let's play. So game dot, so what is the name of the function we are having inside? Play, right? So let me call it. So the user is like score is 0 at first, so let me enter the option paper. Okay, so user won, computer won. Clear, guys, how it's working? So why I am doing this example is, see here we are using class and object, and I am storing the game and creating an object and running it. And today's assignment, you have to do somewhat similar, so that's why I have kept this in today's class. Okay, finally someone reached, so we reached the first, okay, 5, so it is telling we won the game. So this is how this thing works. So I hope it's clear. So without wasting time, we can go into regular expressions, which is today's topic. Okay, so this will be a little bit tricky. If you understand, please, you can practice this. So you need to have a lot of practice to use this. So what is a regular expression? I'll give a small introduction about it. A regular expression, often abbreviated as regex, okay, in the short form, is a pattern of characters that is used to match, okay, and manipulate strings of text. If you are having bunch of text, okay, you can use this to match whether it is there or not, okay. So it is a powerful tool for searching, validating, and manipulating text data. So we are using self because it is that instance, it is that object that's passing itself. So we have seen it before in a couple of class before. We have seen about class and object session. So if you have doubts, you can visit that. Okay, self is the object which we are creating. So it is that instance, it is passed itself. Okay, so coming to regex, it is a powerful tool for searching, validating, and manipulating the text data. And Python has a built-in package called RE. So using importing RE, you can use regular expression to work on it. Okay, and to use regular expression, you have to import RE. Fine. And what are the options available? There are many things available. So the most common will be re.search. So if you want to find some pattern, okay, pattern will be, I'll explain you what a pattern is, and text will be the input text which we want to search. Okay, you are having a text, and if you want to search that, you can pass that text inside, and you have to pass a pattern here. So this pattern we'll see about elaborately about it. Okay, and this search will give you one option, and find all will search for if you are having many things. If you want to find, okay, so you can find it using find all. If you want to substitute one, you can do it with the help of re.sub. So whenever it find it, it will substitute that. Okay, and re.full match for exact matching. So all these things are available in regular expressions. Okay. So what is a pattern in regular expression? So in regular expression, a pattern is a sequence of character and meta character. So there are certain characters which you want to learn, okay, and that define a specific search pattern. So using the combination of these things, the pattern is used to match and search for specific pattern in a larger string. And these patterns can be combined and modified to create more complex expression that can match a wide range of strings. So what will be the application, I'll tell you. So you can, if you have a bunch of text, if you want to find certain things, for example, I'll tell you, see here, normally how will you find, for this example, this is a browser web page, right? So if I want to find something here, I can go this control plus F. Okay, see here I got this box here. When you use find option, control F, you will search for literal terms. For example, if I search for random, it is going to show me wherever random is present, it is going to tell me, right? Clear? Similarly, if you, this is like barely you are typing and searching for it, okay, and there are certain options which is known as regular expression searching. In that, you won't be typing that barely, you will be giving it in a some form of pattern. Okay, it is very easy, so that you can search a bunch of things with small patterns. Okay, and regarding patterns, there are many things such as anchors, character classes, ranges, quantifiers, samples. Okay, this will be the sample thing. We will be seeing about how to match a number, letter, hyphen, date, how can we match it, finding a file name with extension, finding hexadecimal color code, password matching. So it is very important. If you want to like, you can use this for verifying whether the password entered by the user is correct or not. Okay, using regular expression, checking for email, HTML tags, and so on. Okay, so can we start with these things, guys? About regular expression, can we start? Can I get thumbs up in chat box? So I'm waiting for you guys. Can we start? So first it will be anchors. Okay, so there are certain options like these. Okay, so these things can be like, there are many character classes, ranges, all those things are there. Okay, see, this is like a certain language, so you'll be combining all those things like this. Okay, barely it is unreadable for you, but this is me, this all these things mean certain things. Okay, each and everything is meaning a certain thing, and based on it only we are going to find. Okay, so to do all those things you need to learn, or you can have a cheat code. Okay, if you search for any cheat code for this regex, you will be getting some one page, one single page where you can find all these things. Okay, what all the things, but once in a practice only, then only you can get all those things in practice. Okay, once you practice all those things you can do it on your own. So we'll start with anchors. So this cap symbol, caret symbol, will specify I want to find something which is on the start of a line. Okay, and this backslash capital A. Okay, this backslash capital A will give you it for a start of a string. So if you are having many strings and if you want to find it in the start of a string, you can use this. For start of a line you can use this. For ending of a line you can use the dollar symbol at the end. For ending of a string you can go with backward slash z. If you want to find a word boundary, so it can be like backward slash b, and if it is not a word boundary you can go with capital B. If it is start of a word you can go with this one, and end of a word you can go with, okay, backward slash and greater than symbol. So all those things will be considered as anchors. And next will be character classes. Okay, so what all the character classes available? So for control character you can go with backward slash C. For searching for white space you can go with backward slash S. If you want to find the opposite one, it will be in the capital letter for most of the cases. So if you want to search something which is not a white space, which means some other characters, okay, white spaces are empty spaces, right, gap space. So if you want to find other than white space you can go with capital S. And if you want to find a digit, okay, digit is something like numerical terms. Okay, 1 2 3 4. If you want to find a digit you can go with slash D. And if it is not a digit, which means other letters, you can go with capital D. If it is a word you can go with W, small w. If it is not a word, capital W. And for searching hexadecimal character you can go with, these are complex things. Okay, don't get confused, you can remember these things. Okay, S for white space and capital S for not white space, D for digit, capital D for not digit, and W for word and capital W for not word. And these can be for starting. Okay, you can remember this one for starting one, this one for ending. Okay, for word boundaries you can remember these things. So next will be searching for a range. Okay, so if you want to find many things you can go with this ranges option, where using a single dot what it will do, it will check everything other than a new line. Okay, any character except a new line will come under this dot. So for example, if you want to search A or B, you want to find whether A is present or B is present. If you want to go with OR, okay, OR operator, you can go with this one. Okay, this symbol, clear. So where you can find it, you can find it above your enter. Okay, in your keyboard you can find above enter button, you can get this. Okay, it will be near to backward slash. So this will mention either A or B. If you want to give another one you can give like A or B or C. Okay, so in that sense I hope it is applicable in this example. See here they are searching for either it is a JPG or GIF or PNG. So what they are doing, they are giving like, okay, inside the bracket, inside parenthesis they are giving like JPG or operator GIF or operator PNG. So this is like search for any of these three. Okay, and remember here this dot will mean for any character except new line, right? And regarding this backward slash, why we are using is, if you want to search for a dot, what will you do? This is what the question is now. A dot in a regular expression will mean it is any character except new line. But if you want to actually search a dot, in that situation what will you do? In that case you have to use escape character, which is backward slash. See here in this example also I am doing, this format will be in dot format, right? Dot JPG or dot PNG or dot, okay, in that format. So for searching an actual dot I am giving backward slash dot. So this is for escaping it. Okay, and we'll see about it later furthermore. And this is for searching a group. Okay, and all those things are there. If you want to find A or B or C, you can give it like inside square bracket ABC. okay, or if you want to find something which is not ABC, then you can go with caret symbol inside the bracket. This caret cap symbol inside the bracket will mention not A or B or C, but if it is outside of it, then it will search for start of a line. Okay, clear? So this cap symbol outside the bracket will be considered as searching for start of a line, and if it is inside the square bracket, then it is going to search which is not this one. Okay, if I am giving like this, it is going to search other than A, B or C. And if you want to find between a range, you can give this dash symbol, okay, A to Q. So it will search for any letters between A to Q, which means A, B, C, D, E, F and so on. If you want to find something other than A to Q, which means after Q, then you can give this caret symbol before this, which means not than this, okay, not this. So other than that, everything will be given. And if you want to search for uppercase, then you can give like capital A to capital Q. So if you want to search all the letters, you can give like A to Z, okay. So that will cover the entire thing, right? And if you want to search digit, you can go with /D, okay. We remember right here, we gone for /D. So this will search for the digit, or else you can specifically mention 0 to 7 or 0 to 9 for searching the digits, okay. So finally it will be quantifiers. So what all these quantifiers is? So it is like searching for, if you are giving star, then it will mention it is 0 or more, okay, and star question mark, it will search whether it is there in the sentence or not, and if you give plus, it is going to find one or more occurrence. So it cannot be 0, okay. This will like either it can be present or it cannot be present. That's what this star is. But if you give plus, it is like it should present one time or more time, not none, okay. And finally when you go, okay, you can use question mark also for 0 or 1 plus, okay. So for mentioning the time, okay, so how many times it will repeat. If you mention 3 like this inside curly braces, it is going to exactly match 3 times, okay. So it should be available 3 times must. So that's what this will check. And if you want to give a range, you can give that also. It is like starting from 3 until 5, which means it can be from 3 until 5, okay. So this is what this will do. It can okay, where we are using this, we'll be using it here. So here if I mention 1, it is like it can occur only once, okay. So here I am doing for email address, I am giving 2,6, okay. Here I am giving 8,15. So what this means, in the password I am meaning it should be 8 character, okay. It should be minimal of 8 and maximum of 15. So that's what the limit of it, that's what I am giving in this one, okay. And this question mark equal to will be using inside. So what this will do is, it will check anywhere, okay, in the given sentence, it will check wherever if there is present, it is going to give you, okay. That's what this question mark equal to is. So we'll go into practical example, starting with numbers, letters and hyphens. So we are going to match this string with the pattern. So I'll tell you how to write it. Let me go into Google Colab. Regarding assignment, I'll tell you in the end of the session. Please wait. So we have to see about the tasks for this regular expression, right? So once we complete that, we'll see about the assignment. I'll explain you, okay. There are certain rules for you to complete. So let me import. What is the module name for regular expression? We have seen about it, right? Remember guys, if I need to use regular expression, what is the module name? How can I import it? Tell me guys, to import regular expression, it will be import RE, okay. So using RE, you can use regular expression. So I'll give a test string in name of sentence, okay. So let me pass as character RE. So let me pass a sentence here, hello hyphen world hyphen number, okay. So it is like this. So I'm going to match this thing inside of my sentence, okay. To match this, I have to need a pattern. So this pattern, it's just a variable, we are going to pass it inside the re.search option, okay. So let me leave it empty for now. So I am going to pass this in the variable result equal to re dot, using regular expression I am going to use the search option, okay. In search, let me pass this pattern, okay. First one will be the pattern and next one will be the text you want to search, that will be the sentence, okay. And finally I'll print this result. So now I am giving this as empty one, okay. So it is telling 0 comma 0 and match is none. Okay, there is no match here because we have left it empty. Okay, right? So we want to give a pattern which match for this words, letters and numbers. And let me use this one. So I'm going to group them, and inside of it let me give inside square bracket, okay, A to Z. So this will search for small letters. Let me change this to capital one. Okay, see here it is finding for first one. Okay, E. How it is finding? Because it is small one, I have given from small a to small z, right? Clear? I can use a plus here to search for multiple things. See here, wherever it is available it is giving, right? How? What is this plus one? What does this plus means? It will search for, what is this search means? It will search for one or more occurrence, right? So it is searching here until it reaches this hyphen, it is searched. Okay, we got the result. Clear, guys? Now I want to check the capital letter also. Okay, can you do it, guys? It has found this hello. Okay, this is in capital letter, so it is finding one or more occurrence of this one. Okay, so now I want to find numbers. Okay, I'll give that numbers also. And if you are going with hyphen, okay, we need to search this hyphen. Okay, this hyphen, but if you mention that hyphen, it is like to mention that range, right? A to Z, and this one you are mentioning this here, but if you want to search it, it is the same case I told you with the dot. Okay, if you mention a dot, it will search for all the character which is not a new line. But if you want to actually search a dot, you have to use the backward slash for escaping it, right? So here also we'll use the escape option, backward slash and hyphen, to mention and search actually this hyphen. Okay, so now we are searching numbers, capital one, small one, and it is finding the entire thing, right? Clear, guys? Is it clear about the first example? Do you guys understand how we are searching one by one? So based on your text, you have to you can use that code. Okay, you can learn and you can use it. You can use the combinations to try to find. So you can test it one by one. So actually, when you got the output correctly, then you can use that for further ones. Okay. So I'll move on to next example. So the next one will be matching date. So if you are having a bunch of paragraph, and if you want to find a date alone, okay, so there will be many dates. Okay, I'll tell you. For example, there can be many dates inside. If you want to match that and find the date alone, what you can do, okay, in that situation you can use this regular expression, and we are going to find the date in this format. Okay, and I'll tell you how to find this format. So we'll go. So we have imported already RE, so let me give a sentence. So this time it will be a date. Okay, okay, this is a sample date, and I am going to search for this one, and let me give result is equal to, let me create a pattern variable and left it empty. Okay, result is equal to re dot search pattern comma sentence. Okay, so here I want to pass the pattern so that it can match it. So I'll print result. So now it will be empty because there is no match for you guys. So now we want to type some rules so that it can find. So regarding the date, can you guys tell me how many, let's go by step. So coming to this one, it can be a 1 digit or 2 digit, right? So it can be a 1 digit or 2 digit. Why? Because the number can start from 1. Once it reaches 10, it is going to be a double digit character till 30. Okay, so I want to find a digit which is either 1 or 2. Okay, I have to mention it, the occurrence. So inside of this I am going to give /d. So it is going to search for a digit character which is 1 comma 2. So it can be occur 1 and maximum of 2. And now I want to search for this forward slash. Okay, but you cannot literally search it, you want to escape it. So I'll pass this backward slash for escaping it, and I'll pass a forward slash. Okay, so it is going to search for this one. Let me run it. So see, it is searching for 23 bar. Okay, so if you pass like this one date, it is going to search for this one also. If you are giving multiple things, okay, it is searching for this one, not this one. It is not going to match that. Okay, now it is searching for this one. Now I want to find the next one. So the month can also be 1 or 2, okay, digit. So in that case, I'm going to again pass this one slash digit. So this can also be 1 comma 2. So it can occur a minimum of 1 and maximum of 2 digit. Okay, and next I want to find this forward slash again, right? So this one. So in that case, I'll give using escape character backward slash and then forward slash for it. Okay, now also I want to search the year. So year will be a digit character, which is what number we have to give here? Tell me guys, what number we have to give? How many? Okay, here we have given 1 or 2, here it is 1 or 2, for year it is 4, right? So we can pass the 4 here. And it is searching for the exact date. Okay, so it will give you the entire date. And next will be finding. You cannot give 1 comma 4 because the year will be in 4 digit, right? So you can give 4. Okay, you cannot mention the minimum, so it should be 4. So that's what this 4 is. If you want to mention a range, you can give with comma, but if it should be an exact match like this, you want to give that numbers correctly inside of it. See here, what is this 3 is? Exactly 3, right? So if you want to find for 4, then you have to give 4. And the next one will be finding file names with extension. So if you are having a file name like this, image.png or any other format, .jpg or gif, so how will you search it? Okay, there should be some like name for it before it, okay, and you will be having a dot and then this one. So how can you search it? We'll go and do this. Sentence is equal to, I'll give image.png. So I'm going to search this one. I'll give a pattern. I'll leave it empty. Sentence. Okay, so once I done it, I'll print the result. So now I want to type the pattern for this one, searching this one. Okay, so let me pass. Do you guys remember what this one slash is, and I'm giving a caret symbol inside of this? So what does that mean? Tell me in chat box, guys. So along with this, I'm going to type other one, which will be here. I'm going to use this look forward or anywhere question mark equal to. So it will search for this anywhere in the given sentence, and using backward slash I'll pass search dot one. Okay, this will search for dot, and here I have to pass this png, okay, or jpg, or let's give a gif. Okay, based on your requirement you can give this one. So I'll close this bracket. So this will search, but what this one will do? Tell me guys, what if this caret is outside of it, and if it is inside the bracket, what will this mean? And using slash and I'm giving passing yes, right? Do you guys remember where we have seen it? We have seen it in the start. Okay, if anything inside a caret symbol, if it is inside, then it is going to give not that. Okay, and this is white space, so I am searching for which is not a white space. Okay, so it should, yes, correct guys, it is not a white space. Okay, actually this one will search for a white space, and since I am giving it inside the bracket, I am searching which is not a white space. Okay, so if I run this, so it is matching the name of the thing. Okay, image.png. So wherever it is finding this png, it is going to give me this image alone. Okay, so the name of it. Clear guys about finding this one? So next one will be finding the hexadecimal color code. Yes, yes, I'll give you assignment in the end of the session. Please wait. And regarding finding the color code, So you can find this color code, right? For every color you can have this code which will be in the 6 digit or 3 digit format. Okay, so to search for this one, so there are certain rules for it. It can be a letter or number, but it will be in 6 digit or 3 digits, okay, with hash symbol. So to search that, there can be a certain pattern. I'll show you how to do it. So let me pass sentence is equal to, I'll give a sample color code. Okay, this will be the sentence, and let me pass the pattern. Let me leave it empty, and result is equal to re.search pattern comma sentence, and I'll print the result. And for searching this, I need to find the hash. Okay, it will be the starting one, so I'll give it outside of it. So this one will be mandatory. So it is searching for this one. So other than that, I want to find other things which will be, okay, inside this I'll give, so it can be capital one, okay, and the rule for it is it can be till F only. So other than that, the color code won't be available. So till F it can be a caps one or small one, or it can contain number. And this one, so this will be like exactly matching 6 times, okay, or else here I'm going to use a OR operator here with this, okay, and here I'll mention the exact same thing, A to F small 0 to 9, and in that case, okay, I'm going to search for exact match of 3. So it can be either this one in 6 times or this one in 3 times, and it will match me the exact thing here because it is 6 times, okay. Total character length for this one is 6, okay. It is finding this, so it is giving me the output. If it is not in that length, it is going to not find that, okay. Clear, guys? And next will be checking for the password. Okay, this will be a little bit tricky. It's lengthy one, so don't get confused. So can we see about this, guys, regarding password? So the password, I'm going to set a lengthy rule, which is like, it can be like, it should be having a capital letter or a small letter. Okay, it should be in the minimum of 6. Okay, the letter should contain, it should have a special character. All those things will be the rule for it. Okay, and I'll give the sentence. Let me give a sample password, capital ABC at 1 2 3 4 5. So this will be the password. Okay, this is the rule for it. It should contain one capital letter, one small letter, one number, one special character. Okay, this will be the sentence, and I need to pass the pattern. So using parenthesis, you can group it entirely, and using square bracket, you can give certain range. Okay, you can give it like A to Z or A to Z. For mentioning the range, you can use square bracket. And if it is curly braces, you can actually give the number of occurrence. It can be like either 1 comma 2 wins. It can occur 1 or 2 times. Okay, 1 or 2 digit. If it is 4, it should be in the length of 4 must. So for these things, okay, for these options only, we are using that 3 different brackets. So regarding pattern, I leave it empty, and then finally result is equal to re.search pattern comma sentence. Okay, finally I'll print the result. Okay, I have to enter this one. So let me enter /b. I'm searching, which is a word boundary, so it will search any non-word character, okay, space or punctuation, and then I'm going to give, okay, I'll search anywhere question mark equal to /s, which is not a space, and this can be of 6 comma, okay, so it can be of 6 and more than that. Okay, once I done this, I'm going to check for exact match of, I'll give searching anywhere equal to, okay, question mark equal to dot star. Okay, it will search for small a to z, so it should contain one small letter. Okay, and then I'll go for capital letter also, same ones. Okay, I'll give it like A to Z, and this exact thing will be in the small letter also, A to Z. So once I complete it, I want to search for other thing which will be a digit character, right? So to search a digit character, what can we give? Tell me guys, to search a digit character, you can certainly give this, right? Slash D. So any number it should present there. Okay, and I'll also give this one. So I want to search a special character. So I want to search which is other than a word. Okay, so for this I'll give question mark equal to dot star and slash capital W to search for the special character. And finally, let me pass inside this what this means. I'm searching which is not a space. Okay, and finally it can be of 6 comma, right? So once I done this, I'll pass for this one word boundary. So this will search the entire password. Let us see whether it is working or not. So it is giving me none. So I think there is some error. We have to match it properly. We'll try to find what is the error is here. Okay. So let me check where we have done the mistake. It's not matching exactly. So the question mark equal to will search for anywhere. Okay. So if it is there, it is going to check and give me the output. Okay, finally we got it. I made a mistake. So instead of searching that, we can finally pass this. Okay, so this is searching and giving me the exact match of this password. Okay, so I hope the error will be like if you have any word boundary, then it will check that, and now it, since it is a single password, it is exactly matching it. Okay, if you are having a lengthy sentence, then you can find it with that backward slash. Okay, if you want to search that word boundary, you can go with it. Okay, if you are having any other text, okay, since till now it is not finding, so I think it's my mistake here. Okay, with this pattern it is exactly matching, so it's a little bit tricky about this one. And so next one will be checking the email, and then we are having this HTML tag. So before completing this, I'll tell you about the assignment. So once we complete telling about the assignment, we'll do with this email and HTML tag passing. Okay, so regarding the assignment, so you want to build a ATM simulator, which we have done in previous class, but we have done it as such. Okay, so we haven't used any class or object for doing this. Okay, so you have going to create a ATM simulator using class and object in Python, and it should check username and password and allow the user to use the ATM. So you are going to ask the user to enter his username and password and allow the user to use ATM. So if it is correct only, then you are going to allow him to use that. And it should have balance option, withdrawal amount option, deposit option, and so on. And every time the user tries to use the option, send 6-digit OTP using random module. So every time if he uses to check the balance or withdrawal amount or deposit option, when he use it, you are going to show, okay, using random module, show random number which should be in the 6th digit. So you are going to achieve with the help of random module. So once you show that, you ask the user to enter that. Once it is shown, you are asking the user to enter it correctly, and if he enters correctly, then only you are going to allow to do this options. Okay, otherwise you will be asking, showing it error, and ask the user to do it again. Okay, Clear about the rules? Is it clear, guys, about the rules for this ATM machine and this OTP? And please make sure you are creating it with the help of class and object. So that's why we have seen about it, about creating a game. So I haven't shown you a length of code, right, using class and object. That's why I have shown it in the beginning of this session. And this is what the assignment will be. So it will be the same method you want to submit it. Okay, it will be easy. We already tried this, right? So regarding ATM simulator, we have already tried this, but we haven't used class and object. Today we have used class and object for a exercise, right? So please make sure you use that. And this will be tricky, and it will be for you to decide how to send this 6-digit OTP using random module. So using random module, you just print the output. Okay, create a variable in the name of OTP and ask the random module to create a random integer. And okay, so regarding how will you get the 6-digit OTP, there is an option known as range, right? Inside a range you can find, right, from starting number to ending number. Give a starting number and ending number so that it can come in 6-digit. How will you do that? Please think about it. So once you do it, okay, so ask the user to enter that again. So if he enters correctly, make sure it is going. Okay, clear, guys? Can we move into matching email and HTML tag? Can we do it, guys? Is it clear about assignment? So coming back to email matching, okay. So let me try to match the email. I hope let it be successful this time. So as I told you earlier, it is little bit tricky regarding the regular expression. Okay, regarding the sentence, let me give a dummy email. Okay, so regarding pattern, yes, someone have given you the random integer, how to get a 6-digit number. Very good. And next you will be creating a variable result equal to, let me call re.search sentence comma, sorry, pattern comma sentence, right? Okay, finally I'll print the result. Okay, now you want to type the pattern. So let me search for, so there can be, before this @ there can be many things, right? So I'll search like for, it can be a small letter, a capital letter, okay, it can be numbers present, okay, and special characters also, you can directly mention that also. It can be a dot, okay, underscore, percentage symbol, plus or minus, okay, all those things. Okay, it can occur many times, so I'll mention star here, and then it can be @. So @ is very important, and after that it can be the gmail.com, okay, or any other thing. So regarding the submission date, you can take 2 days, okay. Today is day 10 class, and by day 12, before that please try to complete. Okay, is it clear, guys? And this can be capital letter, small letter, number 0 to 9, okay. These things can be present here. So along with that, using plus, it can occur many times. So next it will be .com, okay, or any other thing. So it can, some dot will be there, okay. So for dot, I'll go with special, okay, I'm escaping it, okay, dot, and finally it can give, it can be A to Z or A to Z, okay, and finally this cannot be a number, but it should exactly match 3 or more, okay. So 3 comma, okay. So let's try to match this. So it is matching this email. So how we are doing? Again, it can be small letter or capital letter or number. Okay, all those symbols can be present there. Okay, and using star, okay, it can occur many times, and finally there can be @, and after that there can be this one available. So it can occur plus, so 1 or more it can occur, and okay, so it's big assignment. So how long time do you need to complete this? Can you tell me? Can I give 3 days time? Till day 13, is it enough? So in day 15 you will get another assignment, right? So we can keep on day 13, I think so. Today is day 10. So when we go on day 13, please try to complete before that. Okay. And then we are matching this one. Finally, it can be in this format of .com. Okay. So once we complete this, I'll tell you the assignment once again. So finally, we'll try to match the HTML tags. And regarding the HTML tags, okay, regarding the HTML tags, if you have idea about HTML tags, it will be in this format. Okay, it will be having a starting tag and ending tag with this options. Okay, these things can be available, but see here, this is not an exact match, right? So it is not complete one. So you want to search HTML tags which are present here, and since we are finding many things, I am using find all. Okay, I'll search. I'll give sentence is equal to, let me give, this will be a starting tag and this will be a ending tag, right? If you know HTML, you can be clear about it. Okay, this I'll leave it empty. I'll give another tag here. So I want to search these things, and let me give a pattern here. I'll leave it empty. Result is equal to re dot find all. So this will search what all things there. It is going to give me a list, pattern, comma, sentence. Okay, so here, and finally I'll print the result. Okay, regarding the pattern, I want to search this cap options, right? So let me first match this one. So inside of this, so this cap, okay, this greater than symbol will have a meaning in this regular expression. So I'm going to escape it using this one. Okay, so I'll escaping it, and next I'm going to search for this one. Okay, so what this question mark is, it will search for 0 or more times. Why I'm doing is, okay, this is a starting tag, it won't contain this forward slash, and this contain forward slash because it is an ending tag. Okay, so I'm searching for this is optional. So regarding question mark, it is like 0 or more time. Okay, 0 or 1 time it may occur. So I'll search for this one. So once this is completed, I'm going to check for, okay, what is the thing, if it is inside this, inside square bracket, okay, and which is not this one, whatever things which is present here, I'm going to search this. Plus means it will search for multiple things. Okay, and finally outside of this, I'll go for backward slash this one. So this will search me the entire thing. Okay, so what we are searching is, I'll tell you once again. So we are escaping it and searching for this tag, so it will search this tag. Okay, and we are giving it as optional, so this will also include, so both of this will be searched. And next, before coming into this, okay, we are mentioning before, it shouldn't be this one. So we are mentioning it. Okay, this shouldn't occur, which means this one shouldn't occur here. So once we reach it here, okay, all these letters will be covered, and after that let me give this closing tag. Okay, I'll search it, and what all the tags present, if it is exact, it is giving me. Okay, clear guys? It is finding the tags. And regarding assignment, I'll tell you, create ATM simulator using class and object in Python, and it should check the username and password, which means you store a username and password. Okay, in a variable you store the password and username, and you ask the user to enter one, and if it is correct, you ask the user to allow the user to enter. And you should show the options for checking the balance or withdraw the amount or deposit. Okay, it's like updating the score we have done today, right? It is in the same way. And every time the user tries to use the option, send a 6-digit OTP using random module. So you just show a random number and ask the user to enter the same and verify. If it is same, you ask the user to continue with the operation. Okay, clear guys? And the last date for submitting this will be 13th day. Okay, regarding the date, today is April 9, right? So in April 12, before that, please try to complete it and update in the same way. Okay, last time you have done, right? Either it will be in Facebook or LinkedIn, you can do it. So that's it guys for today. Thank you. Thanks for watching. So we'll see in tomorrow's session, and tomorrow we are going to see one concept which is web scraping using Python. Okay, to automate collect information from browser, you can do it with the help of Python. We are going to see about web scraping in tomorrow's session. Thank you guys. We'll see you in tomorrow's class.